Like and subscribe in 2.9 seconds or this soy sauce monster is gonna be in your bed tonight. What's up guys, ladies and gentlemen, back here again with a brand new Roblox episode of Roblox Jailbreak. So in today's video guys, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about trading. Obviously, Jailbreak trading has been out for 1 month already. But today video guys, I'm gonna show you guys the easiest way to make profits while trading inside Roblox Jailbreak. And by the way guys, I'm actually giving out another torpedo. The last winner was Rames, but if this video actually hits 6,000 likes again, I am gonna go ahead and drop another torpedo here. So if you guys have not liked this video, go ahead and like this video because it actually does help me out with tons. But with that being said guys, today's video I'm gonna show you guys the top 5 ways to get the most easy profits inside Roblox Jailbreak trading. Alright, let's gonna go and talk about the tips number 1. I actually used this tip to get a lot of burley in the game. You guys can see my entire inventory is just burley. So the first tips of the day guys is actually know your demand and value. So I made this demand list here in trading. Basically this is a demand and as well as a value list. It only show the most traded card in the game though. Alright, so the first here guys, you guys can see if you get the mighty, you can actually trade for the classic car, for the SUV, and as well as the Mustang in the game. All of this car here goes in order. So if you guys have an Airtail in the game, you guys can trade your Airtail to a torpedo and then to an agent, and then you know, so on and so on. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you guys actually know your core and demand and value, you're gonna go ahead and get a lot of profits. You can also use this list right here to trade in the game. Basically, a lot of you guys actually wonder what can I get for the M12 Molten in the game. So all of this car right here on the left, you can actually see it's gonna go ahead and be available for M12. So you can get agent, torpedo, Airtail, and all of this car on the left. If you have the M12, you can literally get all of this car on the right. And obviously the demand of the car and obviously the value of the car is gonna change over time. For example, right now if you guys actually want to get 1 beam, the moment of recording right now 1 beam is equal to 2 burley. In the next coming future, maybe you have to pay 3, or maybe you actually have to pay 1 now, who knows. So just use this list as a reference and know your demand and as well as your value inside the Roblox trading game. It's gonna go ahead and help you a ton. Like for example, if I accept this guy trade right here, this guy is going to give me burley. You can look at the list here and you guys can see here burley, you can actually give them the beignet or M12. So we're gonna do M12 Molten and the Airtail and the black eyes here for the burley. The Macron we can do Airtail, beignet we can actually do M12 again, and some skin. Then Eclair you can just give them a roaster. So basically give them a card that actually lower than the card that you guys are looking for. If you're looking for the burley in the game, you can either, you know, give them the JBA or the M12 in the game. And by doing this, you're always upgrading your trade and you always get the profit trade. Alright, the second tips of the day, guys, is going to go ahead and be server hooping. Obviously, let's say if you guys want to find your dream car in the game, a torpedo. Not every single server have a torpedo, so you want to do something called server hooping. So apparently there's a sub game inside Roblox Jailbreak that actually lets you server hoop. I'm gonna go and link this down in the description below. But basically guys, if you actually click on this, you can actually go over here and you guys can do some server hoop. So go here to the link and then go ahead and click join just like this. You guys can actually hoop server every now and then. And whenever you trade, just go and keep this site open. So let's say you join the server and you guys can barely see any torpedo in this server. You can easily alt tab and then just join another one just like this. And there you go, a torpedo in the game. You guys can actually walk toward this guy and you guys can trade your way to a torpedo. Obviously there's game pass to do. If you actually have the game pass, you can actually go over here and click this little button here to teleport back to the main game, and then you know, go back to the trade war again just like this. You can actually also do server hoop that way. But for those of you guys actually don't have the game pass, which I'm not suggest buying, you should go ahead and do this. All right, just go ahead and click join. You should be able to go ahead and hoop server. Alrighty boy, the third tips of the day is going to go ahead and be use resources. It's literally a tons of resource out there right now. One resource I like is gonna go ahead and be the Discord trading channel. You guys can actually see here, this is the official Discord trading channel. You can go in here, you guys can type trading torpedo just like this, and you should be able to go ahead and see somebody here, you know, looking for your trade. Another resource that I like guys is gonna go ahead and be this one right here. This is gonna be the Discord Jailbreak trading bots. Basically what you can do is you can actually go ahead and create a trade. For example, let's say you want to trade M12 Molten and the Airtail for the burley in the game. You can actually do that too. You can go over here and click M12 Molten and Airtail for the burley, click submit just like that. They're gonna go ahead and send a trade request to the trade server, and if somebody actually click accept the trade, you can DM them and do the trade. And basically this is literally just tons of trade. It's literally more than 40,000 trade here in this server. So you guys can actually go over here and just search up a torpedo, and there's literally like a tons of trade in the game. Like for example here, this guy is trading his vote bike to a trailblazer. All you need to do is just click accept trade. You can chat with the guy and make your trade in the game. So yes, using your resources like Discord server, demand list, and as well as reality list is actually very beneficial for trading. The next tips of the day guys is gonna go ahead and be something called flip trades. All right, so this is an example of flip trade. All right, you can actually see here I'm trading the drone for the snake in the game. What I suggest doing is you can actually take a screenshot of your trade or just remember your trades. So I traded the drone for the snake in the game, and then as you guys can see here, actually I found somebody here decide to trade the UFO and the vote buy for the snake in the game. All right, you can actually see this guy is giving out the vote buy and the UFO in the game, and this guy accept the trade, and I'm also gonna go ahead and accept this trade here just like this. Here we go. Earlier you only have $1 million vehicle and you traded for the snake. Now you trade your way back from a snake to 1.5. That is a $500,000 profits already inside Roblox Jailbreak. Another example for flip trade here is this one right here. This is more of an experience trade. I'm actually giving Airtail, M12 and the drift for the burly in the game. Then you're gonna go ahead and actually need to remember what you just trade for. You can either type this down or you can actually take a screenshot of your trade earlier. M12, Airtail and the drip skin. And now you guys can see here, if I go back to the trading server, I'm actually getting a lot of good sell here. This guy's giving me M12, Agent, Pixel, Helicopter, and as well as the snake with the Hyper Diamond in the game. I'm gonna go and accept this here. So that trade is gonna go ahead and profits us the Helicopter, the snake, the Pixel skin, and as well as the Hyperchrome. So obviously that is closer to the M12 already, which is actually really good. So yes guys, flip trade is actually one of the best things to do right now. Just actually remember what you traded for and then trade for something bigger. Another example here, you can actually see here I'm trading 2 burly in the game for the Arachnid back in the day, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and get the Arachnid. Then I'm actually use that Arachnid in the game, and I traded for 3 burly and an Airtail, which means I'm losing nothing in the game and I'm actually getting a burly and an Airtail. If you guys keep doing that 30 times in the game, you should have a lot of burly and Airtail already. Which bring me to the last point of the day, is that you have to be patient in trading. I know a lot of people actually rushing the trade and they're ending up losing, instead of gaining, because they, too busy getting the trade and too busy getting distracted. People can literally change car in the game very fast, like they can change the Porsche into a burly. So getting rich inside Roblox Jailbreak trading is not an overnight thing. It's literally take a long time, right? You have to spend your time, your patience to get a lot of cars inside of the game. I spent over 30 days to get 30 burly in the game. So yes guys, just take things slow, just flip your trade correctly, use the main list in the game, use a lot of resources inside of Discord server. Anyway guys, keep using stock code VG when you're buying Robux or premium. It does help me out a tons. And as always, subscribe for more because this was epic.